third official episode of Wey Hwah. Um, I'm Ty, and today I am doing a episode with my co-host. Notice that there was no introduction because I'm doing this by myself. So first off, we're gonna talk about just me, I guess. Uh, Interesting stuff. So got a Switch. I mean, I didn't buy a Switch, but like I have one, and I bought Doom because all the other games I've already either beaten or are just got boring, I guess. Um, which there aren't very many of those. Uh, yeah, Doom's pretty good. It's kind of intense. That music gets your heart rate up, and if you don't know what Doom is, it's basically it's like Metroid, except 3D and also very gory and yeah, actually that's about the only differences. I mean, and the general theme is different too, obviously, but that's just what happens when you play a different game. But and if you don't know what Metroid is, the best way to describe it is it's a shooter game. So you're playing as a character, Samus Aran, who runs around with an arm cannon and shoots monsters essentially. Um, and they just kind of evaporate. They don't bleed out like the monsters and or demons in Doom. In the game, there's a lot more. Um, what's the word? Like it's all 2D, so it's left, right, up, down kind of thing. Um, and the goal is to find power-ups like the morph ball, which allows Samus to turn into a little ball where she can roll and get under tight spaces, or the morph bomb, I think it's called, where in the ball form she can summon a explosive. Um, yeah, it just stuff like that, and then going to fight monster bosses because uh, creatures of other dimensions and planets and solar systems and stuff are evil and all fun and games, which I'll talk about later, more depth. Which is actually kind of funny that I'm bringing this up as the casual chat, but whatever. Um, so then back to Doom. Um, yeah, it's very intense. It's got like some hardcore music. Makes me sweat a little bit. Um, the monsters are kind of horrifying if you think about it for too long. Um, I don't recommend playing it at night if you're the type of person that gets nightmares easily, because it will, or maybe not. Maybe it won't give you nightmares. I mean, I guess that would defeat the whole purpose of saying that you get nightmares easily if you don't get nightmares very easily. So, um, under the assumption that you get nightmares, don't play it at night before you go to bed. So in the Doom game, assuming that you are a person who lives underneath a rock, the goal is to kill demons, get weapons, get materials, get ammo, heal, upgrades, and just try to make it to the next stage to advance with the storyline. I just got the game 2 days ago, so I'm not super far into it. I got the first Doom, not the first Doom, which is the one in the 1900s with the classic older game graphics. It's still three dimensional, but whereas now it's human looking. It looked more Sonic the Hedgehog esque in the older version. They have pretty cool weapons in the game. I mean, you start off with the classic pistol, which is a plasma pistol, I think it is, which is different from the original one because that one was just like a normal pistol with normal ammo that people in that own guns would use. And then that starts off with infinite ammo, which is pretty nice, but it's really weak. Then you get to a shotgun, and then I'm not gonna spoil the whole rest of the game, because the shotgun and the pistol are general Doom starter weapons. So if you want to play the rest of it to figure out what other weapons and the storyline and stuff like that is, you just go on your, I think it's on any device actually. I know Doom Eternal is on PlayStation and Steam. I take that back. I don't know. I would imagine Steam's got like everything, but I know it's on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox. It's definitely on Switch because that's the only way I can play it besides my PlayStation. And then I guess if you got like an older, like I mean they didn't have Doom for the Wii U, so I'm assuming anything after the Switch or during and after the Switch or the original Doom consoles are the only places you can play Doom besides the Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah, so and then as far as the rest of my week, I haven't done a whole lot. I guess I've been editing the previous podcast, trying to figure out what kind of topics. Then I think I'm going to try to make first off, a new intro song. I'm going to try to get a pen for my drawing tablet so that I can properly make that logo, because man, it is looking rough. You can see all 164 pixels. I hate it with a passion. I mean, I like the logo, but I hate the way it's... Blech. It's gross. So I'm gonna get a pen for my drawing tablet that I have. I lost the previous one like a month and a half ago, so I had to draw the logo on paper and then take a picture of it with my phone and then send it from my phone to the laptop and then edit it out a little bit there to make it look less like a Samsung picture, which if you own a Samsung, sorry not sorry, which includes myself, so don't feel too bad. It's rough taking good pictures unless you have like a really good Samsung. There's that. I am also making a song just because I can, and I'm probably going to use that for the outro, sorry, not the intro, in order to make it more spicy whenever you leave, so that way it's not just like dead. You know, you're watching the video and I say goodbye and to do a whole bunch of things, and then you just see empty screen or whatever next video, and there's no conclusion. And then I'll need to draw an ending screen or make an ending screen or whatever. I'll figure that out. And then I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Nope. I think that's it. Pretty much just trying to work on the podcast and make it better, and then any additional projects. Alright. So the general topic for today is games. Specifically, upcoming games. If you watched last week's podcast, the one, episode 2, the one with Kevin, he was the one who suggested recently that, and by recently I mean in this past week, because that was, yeah, that I do I mentioned games that are coming up because everybody's obviously going to be interested in hearing about it. And if you're not, you suck and you're lame and go away. I'm joking, sort of. Um, yeah, so without further ado, I already mentioned Doom, that's not really new. But, so news on Metroid, the remake? Remodel? Hold on, let me see how they reworded it. Reworded it? How they worded it. Blech. Okay, Metroid, not Samus. Metroid, yes. Ooh, sexy Metroid. That's gross. I don't even want to think about it. Remastered. That was the word. Okay, yeah. Metroid Prime was a game that was on the. I want to say. Let's see. Why did I just open another tab for my new tab? I'm so dumb. Metroid Prime. So it's a 2002 video game, meaning that it probably came out for the Wii originally. 3D GameCube. Okay, so the original Metroid Prime came out for the GameCube, which is a relatively old gaming console, and then it was remastered on the Wii U. No, no. I know it came back out. I personally had it on my Wii U, or on my 3DS. My Yeah, my Nintendo 3DS, and it was really fun. Um, I drew a picture of it somewhere, but I think I lost the notebook that had it somewhere at some point. And then that was back in 2000. Trying to think, cause I don't. That wasn't even like the real. Uh, I didn't like have the physical cartridge. I guess I had the. You stop hearing about it, but it was like game. It was one of those companies that allowed you to rent a game for a certain amount of time, and then you could like renew it, or you could actually directly buy it from them. Um, and it was like a monthly premium kind of thing. Uh, yeah, I got it from my 3DS. I beat it in maybe a week. Yeah, it was a good game. I thought the graphics were good, but it was also for a 3DS, so I mean the screen is relatively small, and it didn't really need a whole lot. Um, and then they remastered it again. Not wasn't it yesterday? Sometime this week they remastered it, so it is now available on Switch for, I believe it said, $29.99, which is pretty good considering that it's remastered. It's a whole game. I mean, even if it is old, it is remastered. Um, and it's a good game. I recommend getting it if you have a Switch or are going to get a Switch. And you just have $33 to give to a game. I mean, I'd imagine that's how much it'd be for tax. Yeah, so there's that, and that already came out. And then these are the upcoming games. Um, so first off, we have, according to GameSpot, it's not an official, .org website, so take these with a grain of salt. But I've heard about these multiple times, so it's a whole lot of work for them to come up with fake games that sound extremely close to real ones. So first one on this list coming out in January that came out? Came out or is coming out? Oh, okay. Well, we're in February. Okay, I take it back. I guess these games were just announced. One Piece Odyssey, Space for the Unbound. One Piece Odyssey is for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S. Uh, X for xylophone? Xylophone? X for X-ray. Let's do that. And S for stupid. Xbox One and PC. And then the majority of the rest of these games actually are for it. There are only like 5 or 6 games on this January list that are coming out. Nope, 7, 8, 8. Okay, just 8. Just like 8 games coming out that came out. It's not January, it's February. For the Switch. The only one I recognize is Dead Space, which was played by Corey X Kenshin. I recommend watching his YouTube video. Very good stuff. Um, yeah, okay. So then February, I don't recognize any of these games, so I'm just gonna call out the ones that Hogwarts Legacy came out yesterday, and I've heard a lot of stuff about that, but I I don't know anything about it. I'm not even that interested in it. Like I've seen all of the Harry Potter movies and read all of the books. Well, besides the last one, I hear the last one's kind of bad. Half the cursed child. I don't want to say that wrong because I don't know how many people actually really like Harry Potter. The cursed. I guess I should look up Harry Potter first. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look up a cursed child. Happy Potter. Oh my goodness. Harry. Oh my goodness. Can't even spell Harry. Hurry. Harry. Harry Potter. Potter. And the cursed child. So I was right. It's the cursed child. Yeah. So anyways, I hear that one's not as good because it's in a play format, which is interesting, I guess. But I don't even remember most of the stuff in Harry Potter. So besides, you are a wizard, Harry, and that was a bad impression of. Man, I don't even remember his name. That's how out of touch I am with it. Anyway, so as it is Valentine's Day coming up soon, on this following Tuesday, though for you it'll be this past Tuesday, assuming you're hearing it the next Friday that I release this. Which, while I'm on that note, I apologize for the last episode not coming out on a Saturday or not coming out on Friday because, frankly, I felt like shit, so I kind of just didn't feel like releasing it. There was a lot of stuff going on that week. This week, it'll be that week for you. The point is that there was a lot going on, and I wasn't in the right mindset, and there was a lot to do, and I was stressing out. So, I apologize, and I plan to try to not do that again. That'd be great. Um, yeah. So, sorry, and try it fresh. Even though, yeah, never mind. Don't forget that. Just wipe that out of your brain. Okay. So coming up on Valentine's Day, which I don't know why you would want to. People do work on Valentine's Day. I keep forgetting it's like a holiday, but not a holiday, Blank. We're gonna click on that one. Blank is a Nintendo game about. So the description says, Blank, Nintendo Indie World Showcase. Blank is an artistic cooperative adventure that follows the journey of a wolf cub and a fawn stranded in a vast snowy wilderness. They must come together in an unlikely partnership to find their families. Epic. It's kind of cool looking. I don't feel like watching the video for it because I can just do that on Tuesday. When it comes, no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's actually open that tab back up. I did not mean to close that out. I forgot that this was on the same website, so yeah. And then so that Blank is coming out for the Switch and the PC, so look out for that on Valentine's Day. And then also on Valentine's Day we have Souls of Chronos. This website sucks, I guess. GameSpot, do better. There is no information on here, so I guess I'm gonna just look it up on the old Google. No, don't look up Google on Google. What is wrong with you? This is why you don't have many friends. Alright, Souls of Chronos. The apocalypse shattered a world in disarray. Facing in his impending death, a young boy named Sid. I kind of want to do the whole thing with the list, but I don't want to feel bad. But also, people with lisps know they're funny. Yeah, fuck you. The apocalypse shattered a world in disarray, facing his impending death. A young boy named Sid crossed paths with Tori, a girl who feeds on the energy of time. In the harbor town of Estella, a mysterious adventure is about to unfold, along with the investigation of an unusual crime. Yeah, that was on Steam, so, and it's a JRPG. I know RPG stands for roleplay game, so I'm assuming J must mean, jetpack? Job roleplay game? Dang. So, I mean, technically he's being an investigator, because he's trying to find an unusual crime to unfold, and Estella and mystery stuff, so technically I'm not wrong, but I am gonna look up what JRPG stands for. Yeah. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a mood, but like it doesn't. JRPGs are not like a thing. It what it's showing me games are stuff like Earthbound, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger. It's got like a Goku shape characters. Probably might be by the same people. That's pretty cool if it is. Xenoblade, South Park, Stick of Truth. I'm pretty sure I already said Fire Emblem. I don't recognize any of these. Yakuza, and I've heard of that one. And yeah, that's it. That's all I know. The rest of them are either, it's like one extreme to the other. It's either little anime girls doing, little odd poses, or it's a dude who hasn't smiled in 30 years, staring off into the abyss or into your soul. Yeah, all very intense, very interesting stuff. Alright, cool. Souls of Chronos. Game, go back. today's gonna be a bit of a shorter episode, so as opposed to lasting until an hour or an hour and a half, probably gonna just go into 45 minutes. Because I'm sure you're getting bored. Maybe not. I mean, it'd be, oh, hold on. I'm sure it would be pretty cool. What? No, that wasn't what I was gonna say at all. Oh. Oh goodness. Okay. Um. It it might not be your favorite, but it might. I don't know. You just get to hear 45 minutes of my of uninterrupted listening in my voice. Maybe I will interrupt. It'd be pretty funny if I just like interrupted myself, I think. Um, yeah, so knowing that, and we have a whole year's worth of games, I'm going to talk about the ones that look remotely interesting to me. Uh, but I am going to read out the names of the rest of them. So, I'm assuming one that comes out on February 14th is Cities, Skylines, Skitties? Skitty. Uh, Cities, Skylines console remastered. It doesn't have a date next to it, so we're just gonna assume that it comes out on the 14th, Valentine's Day. Um, and then on the 15th we have Returnal for PC, Cities, all that, what I just tried to say earlier, for PS5, Xbox Series X, and S. 15th also is the Last Starship PC Early Access. I don't know what that means for everything else, but I guess that just means that if you have a PC, you get it first. For 16th, Eldorand for Switch and PC. February 16th, Pinball FX. I might actually get that one if it's anything like, what's it called? Oh no, Pinout. There we go. If you don't know what Pinout is, it's one of the greatest games of all time. It's a mobile game. It's a pinball game, but it's epic because there are power-ups and there are mini games. Stuff like Asteroid, but I think they called it something different. It was like Meteorite or something. Or maybe they should call it Asteroid, I'm not sure. Asteroid, some kind of car game where there's the 3 lanes, and you're practically playing Subway Surfers, except 2 lanes are always occupied instead of it just being 1 lane or 2. And then there was another game that was kind of hard. I don't really have anything else to compare it to, but you had to try not to get hit with anything. And I'm totally spoiling the content of the game because it's a mobile game, and assuming you don't suck at pinball games, which is just a matter of timing and eye coordination. Yeah, how good your eyes coordinate, and then your hands with your eyes coordinating. Based on how you do all of that, you'll be good with Pinout. Um, there are like 8 levels, I think, but they're super long, and then the 9th one is just crazy. So, yeah, and it has epic music. That's the main reason why I enjoyed it so much. Yeah, but back to the list. Pinball FX is on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Then we have Theater Tim, Theater Tim. I don't know. Final bar line. That's in one sentence. Theater Tim Final bar line. For Switch and PS4 on the 16th. Tales of Symphonia Remastered is for the PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Switch on February 17th. Same for The Settlers' New Allies, except that one also includes PC. So Tales of Symphonia Remastered is not on PC. Sucks to be a Steam player if you really wanted to play that. Uh, Wild Hearts also comes out on the 17th. Same thing, except it does not come out on Switch, so um, sucks to be a Switch player, I guess. Uh, Aka R? Aka R R R. Am I supposed to roll those R's? There are two of them, so if it's like a like a Spanish word, then but yeah, no, I'm just gonna pronounce it like an American. No, I don't like the way I worded that. I'm gonna pronounce that like I'm gonna uh um I'm gonna say it English. Aka R R. Yeah, my little country accent come out there. Aka R. That one comes out on the 21st. That comes out for every console and PC, and then the Atari VCS. I didn't even know the Atari was a thing anymore, but I guess they've upgraded because they're probably still around somewhere. Atomic Heart is also coming out on the 21st. Um, kind of nice that they have these sort of in alphabetical order, kind of based on the day. It's on the day first, and then it's alphabetical order. Yeah, so Atomic Heart also comes out on the 21st, and it comes out for everything except for the Atari VCS, and this is the only place I've seen the Atari being mentioned. Um, and then Like a Dragon Ishin, Ishin. It kind of looks like it would be like a hard eye, like a Ishin, not like an Ishine, but like a medium level, like a medium rare level eye, not like a Ishine, but not like a Ishin, like a Ishin. You gotta like it's there. Focusing too much on one word. Like a Dragon Ishin. It comes out on every console, and uh, it's also February 21st. Pretty sure I already said that, but if I didn't, there you go. 7 Doors. Ooh, I wonder how many doors are going to be in that one. Every console except for PC, so suck it. People who play it on Steam, including myself, I have a laptop. That's what I'm looking this all up on, actually. February 22nd, Cosmonious High PSVR. I don't understand why that took me so long to understand. PlayStation VR. They just abbreviated it. This is why I'm not meant for college or anything with high intelligence. Okay, next up, Digimon World, next order. It's for Switch and PC, so anybody else who doesn't have either of those feels bad. Especially Atari VCS, because dang, you get none of these except for that singular game with the zombie typed out. R. And then also on 22nd, there are like a bunch of games coming out on the 22nd. Digimon World Order comes out for Switch and PC. No, Horizon Call of the Mountain, which I wonder if it's like Horizon Motorsports or Horizon, like Horizon. I'm actually interested in that one. Oh, it's like the one that did the other Horizon. I'm sure I'm not making much sense. So it's the Horizon that it's like the Forbidden West or something. Gosh dang, I gotta stop closing out of the damn tab. Okay. So Horizon Call of the Mountain is on PSVR. Ooh, that one's gonna be good. Her, nope, that's the one I just read. See, that's why I take. Never mind, not even gonna go there. Alright, Redemption Reapers is for PC, PS4, Switch. Remoteness is for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One. And then on the 23rd, Blood Bowl 3 is on everything. Also on the 23rd, two more games. Company of Heroes 3 and Sons of the Forest. Both of them are on PC, so everybody else is just going to have to suffer. I want to point out that I'm not suffering on any of these because I am the avatar of video games except for Xbox, which will be solved eventually this year. I will most likely be getting an Xbox, whatever. One of the letters will be mine. February 24th, there's 4 games coming out on that day. First up is Kerbal Space Program PC. I don't like the way it's worded, but I hope it's like Stanley Parable, because I would actually play it if it was like that. You gotta be like on space here. It's a whole lot of, yeah, I don't know. Also, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I'm pretty sure there was already a Dreamland game last year, so I'm assuming he left at the end and then he's coming back. And that's on Switch because it's a Nintendo game. Octopath Traveler 2 comes out for Switch, PS5, PS4, and PC. The Signifier. I've seen that word a million times and said it a million times. Why is that so hard? Yeah, the Signifier VR. It's for the Oculus Quest 2. Apparently there's a second one. I thought there was only one kind of Oculus Quest, but I guess there's like a second make. For February 27th, we have Scars Above, which is for every console except Switch. Feels bad. Catan Console Edition. I might have to get that one. If you don't know what Catan is, it's just like it's think Minecraft, except absolutely nothing like Minecraft except for the fact that there is wheat and sheep and wood and stones. Yeah, it's exactly like Minecraft except you can't like break anything, or there's no mining. Pretty much it's just a board game that you have resources and you can use those resources to make a town or to trade or make decisions. Then there are plots of land with different resources and you just try to capitalize on those and make an empire before everybody else, and you have cards and stuff. It's a pretty fun game. Haven't played it in a while. So I might get that. Depends on the cost. And then Destiny 2 Lightfall comes out also on the 28th. That comes out on every console, and Catan only comes on every console except for PC. Oh, except for Switch. Those two don't have Switch. It sucks. March. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm only interested in one particular game in this whole thing. This is a whole 12 months. Although I can say, as I'm scrolling through, there is a Peppa Pig World Adventures game coming out March 17th. It's for every console. Every console has it except for the whatever it was. Atari? The Atari VZS, I think it was. Look at me using my memory. All 7 of my brain cells just died trying to figure that out. I recognize Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon. It comes out on Switch because it's a Nintendo game theme group. It also comes out on the 17th. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these other games, and I don't care enough to read them right now. I know I said I was going to, but nah. Resident Evil 4 Remake is coming out March 24th on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So if you have a PS4 or a Switch, sucks to be you, loser. Or an Xbox One. Can't even get it if you got an Xbox One. That's real sad. The Last of Us is coming out on PC, March 28th. So that's pretty cool. Um, I don't know anything about The Last of Us. I just know the name. So, if you know it, there's another Hogwarts Legacy. What? Oh, hold on. Um, Now I'm all confused. Hogwarts Legacy. PS5, XS, PC. Okay, so in April, Oh, okay, so people with the better consoles get this stuff first. Okay, okay, okay. Great. Um, Hogwarts Legacy comes out for PS4 and Xbox One April 4th. Process of Elimination kind of sounds cool, so I'm gonna check that out real quick. It comes out on the 11th of April, and there's no description. This website sucks with the descriptions. I mean, it's got it in order, but dang. Also, it's an anime one. I thought it was gonna be. I kind of only like the ones that are like hyper realistic, with like a, choose your own adventure kind of thing. On the 14th, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. They could have worded that a little bit better. Could have been like Mega Man Legacy or Mega Man Collection. Just why are you gonna make things so difficult? It's for Switch, PS4, and PC. They might change the way he looked a lot, like a lot, like a whole lot. Okay. I played Mega Man 11 on PS4. Beat it 3 times, I think. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't look like this. He's got he's. They turned up the contrast on him, because in every other Mega Man game, or not every other, but a good bit of the other Mega Man games, uh, he's got like a blue, but like a soft blue, not like a baby blue, like a sky blue. And this he has like a harsh blue, like he's got cobalt blue, and then he's got like a more like a softer harsh blue, sky blue. But if it was, no, I'm not gonna say that. That is kind of crossing the line. I'm not even gonna, it's very high contrast colors, very intense, very kind of painful to look at actually. Knowing what the other games look like if you didn't know Mega Man, uh, and you weren't like an anime fan, you definitely would skip past this. I know I would. Um, but I am an anime fan, and I do play Mega Man, and I'd still skip past this. It's too much color. It's a lot of. I mean, I don't mind a rainbow. Rainbows are pretty, but gosh dang, I can see a rainbow without it being in high definition, high color, high contrast. It's just, ugh. I mean, his arm shoulder guard looks like a glob of between egg yolk and butter. And he's got the Omnitrix on his ear, but red edition. And you got this kid over here looking like he's 5, getting ready to tell me to whip out my Pokemon. I don't know what else he thought I was about to say, because I totally wasn't going to say anything else. Yeah, I don't like the way he's looking at me. He's like, you want to fight, old man? And yeah, I pumped him. Never mind. So that's cool. The real treasure on this list, 'cause I don't care about anything. Oh well, okay, I do care about one actually. Um, Minecraft Legends. This game, I can tell you that as soon as it comes out, I will be absolutely obliterating it. It's Minecraft meets Legend of Zelda, to put it simply, but you know, the Minecraft portion makes it more exciting. There's like you can build stuff and make like a house or a home. It's Minecraft, so like you do still build stuff, but it's more the style is more Legend of Zelda-y. There's more weapons, I believe. There's more. There is a storyline, so that's also there. Which, if you've played Minecraft Dungeons, I have technically beaten. I guess I beat the Arc Illager on the hardest difficulty, so technically, I beat it. Yeah, that's kind of the highlight of the one I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good game. Comes out on the 18th. I will be getting that most definitely. It is for Xbox S and X. Wait, okay, yeah, sorry. I was on a different, wrong page. It's for everything except for that weird Atari game system. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick out the highlights from this point on. Then we have Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Watch my friend play Star Wars. I was about to say Star Wars One Piece. That is not at all of that. Uh, it's that one Star Wars game with Cal that came out relatively recently, I guess. Um, yeah. So it's the exact same, except this time it looks like you get a blaster instead of just being forced to use the lightsaber. So that's pretty cool. You can like go back and forth, but I think his name is BBD, uh, who sticks on your back, still there, so general thing is still there, and that's for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. I'm gonna see if that comes out for any of the other consoles later, or if you just have to suffer. See, so that's in the end of April. So let's try. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Well, Star Wars. Oh, okay. So I guess if you let's see, what games did it say it was on? It's on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. So I could technically get it, but if you have a PS4 or a Switch or an Xbox One, you're just not getting it. Like they're not even releasing it any other time this year. They also have, so in May, coming out on the 12th, they have The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for Switch, because that is a Switch owned thing. Yeah, uh, it, it's not with the Breath of the Wild graphics, so it's like a normal Breath of the Wild. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to explain it. So, is this a remake or is it? I go, dude. Why don't you tell me the actual information instead of trying to sell me all the different other websites that could tell me the information? That's kind of dumb. Breath of the Oh, okay, it is a sequel. It just looks. I guess his eyes got massive, or maybe the graphics got more anime-esque. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but looks decent. I'm not gonna watch the video. I'm just gonna get it whenever the game comes out. $70? Oh my. Okay, maybe I won't. I probably not. Yeah, May 12th. That. Ooh. Okay. Suicide Squad Justice League comes out on the 26th for PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. It is exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, it just says that you're supposed to kill the Justice League, which is what it says in the title. Street Fighter 6 comes out in June. If you don't know what that is, you live under a rock. Diablo 4, yeah, comes out. Oh, sorry. Street Fighter comes out. Street Fighter. I already told you it came out on the 2nd of June. Street Fighter is for all consoles except for Xbox One and Switch. Diablo 4 is for all consoles except Switch. Final Fantasy 16? Wow, there is no end to the Final Fantasy. um, June 22nd is when that comes out. Uh, July 21st, Pikmin 4 comes out for Switch. That's pretty cool, I guess. Hogwarts Legacy for Switch comes out on the 25th. And then Disney Illusion Island comes out on the 28th of July. And then in August, we have nothing cool, I guess, but I'll announce that there's only 2 more things coming out in the year. Sea of Stars comes out for everything except for Xbox consoles, actually. Suck it. I mean, I'll be saying that to me eventually, but yeah, that's fine. And then finally, last game that's been like 100% announced, because there's a whole list down here saying of games that are to be announced, but I'm not gonna read those, because no thanks. Last game is The Day Before. It's on November 10th, and it's coming out for PC, Xbox Series X and S, and then PS5. So Switch players, PS4 players, and Xbox One players. I mean, really, this entire list, like, besides that one Atari, I keep picking on it, but I mean, it's literally not popped up a single other time besides that one. Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. Well, mostly PS4 and Xbox One are kind of just getting like slapped around a little bit compared to the other consoles, but that's fine. Because I have a PC, and most of these games that don't have a Switch, PS4, or Switch or PS4 have PC. So, pretty happy about that. There's not very many Xbox exclusives. I haven't even seen Xbox exclusive, actually. Yeah, I'm scrolling through the ones that are to be announced, and there are none that aren't for... Yeah, there aren't any. So, feels bad, Xbox players. Just gonna have to deal with not being special this year. Meanwhile, PC and PS5 and Switch obviously gets to feel special. Yeah. So that's the update on all the upcoming games in 2023, in this lovely year where we shot down a balloon that was flying around. I hope it wasn't a weather balloon. Like, if it was a surveillance balloon, fine, whatever. I mean, it's a lot of work just to shoot down a surveillance balloon. You could just, but shoot it down with like a giant slingshot with a stone or something. But yeah, year's already going great, I guess. So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely Valentine's Day. Whether you're with a partner or you're by yourself eating candy from your mom, or your dad, or your aunt, or your grandma, or your parental guardian, because you have to fit in one of those categories, or your dog. Yeah. So click the thumbs up button and give a comment on the episode, and say, I don't know, if you made it all the way to the end. Say hi, but make the I an exclamation mark, so it looks weird. Hope you all have a great day and rest of your week, and I will see you around. Peace. I mean, goodbye.